welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about the parts of speech pronoun. I already discussed about the noun. Let's go with the pronoun. Pronoun. Actually, what is a pronoun? A word in a sentence which we use instead of a noun is called the pronoun. Let's see in a brief way. A word that is used in place of a noun is called a pronoun. Pronouns are also called as substitution words. Here, these pronouns are also divided into 8 types of pronouns. What they are? Before going to that, let's tell you examples. Ramu is a dancer. He is dancing. Here, Ramu is a dancer. Means here Ramu is a noun. And he means here instead of Ramu we are using he. So he is a pronoun. Let's like that examples are he, she, it, I, you, we, they, etc. Now let's deal with the 8 types of pronouns. What they are? Let's see. Let's go with the types of pronouns. What they are? First one is the personal pronoun, which refers to a person is called a personal pronoun. There are 3 types of personal pronoun. What they are? They are first person, second person, third person. Let's go with this. First person. First person means nothing but a pronoun which refers to the speaking person. Here we are speaking to another. Speaking person is the first person. For example, I, we, me, us, mine, ours, etc. Here I is the first person. If you see, I am going to school. I. Here I is the speaking. So I is the first person. We are going to school. Here we is the talking person. So we is the first person. Now coming to the second person. It refers to the person speaking to. I already told you about the first person. Here first person means speaking. Who is speaking is the first person. But about the second person who is speaking to, for whom we are speaking is called the second person. Example, you, yours. Now let's go to the C1, means third person. Now let's remember about this personal pronoun. First of all, this personal pronoun is divided into 3 types of pronouns. What they are? First person, second person, third person. First person means nothing but the person who is speaking is the first person. Second person. Second person means nothing but the person for whom we are speaking to is called the second person. Now let's go to the third person. Third person, the pronoun which refers to the person or thing speaking about is called the third person. Example, he, she, they, them, her, it, etc. Now coming to the next one. Now let's deal with the second one, reflexive pronoun. Now reflexive pronoun means nothing but the pronoun which acts like an object to the verb is called the reflexive pronoun. Now let's go with a brief explanation. Reflexive pronoun. The pronouns myself, ourself, himself, herself behave as objects to the verbs. These are known as reflexive pronoun. For example, she will hurt herself. Here, hurt is the verb and herself is the object. Here, this pronoun is acting as an object to the verb. Coming to the next one. He hanged himself. Hanged is the verb. Himself is the pronoun. Here this pronoun is acting like an object to the verb. So these like pronouns we will call as the reflexive pronoun. Now coming to the next one. Now coming to that. Now let's go to the third one. Third one is the emphasizing pronoun. The pronouns ourself, yourself, myself, etc. are used with a noun or pronoun for emphasize. Here emphasize means nothing but the adding more power or strength to a noun or a pronoun. Let's go with an example. He himself told me. Here, he is the pronoun. Himself. Himself is the emphasizing pronoun. Here, this himself is adding more power to the he. So, these types of pronouns we'll call it as emphasizing pronouns. Now let's deal with the next. Now coming to the fourth one, demonstrative pronoun. Here demonstrative pronoun means showing something clear. These are used to point objects. Example, those, these, etc. Here example, this is my book. This is pointing the book. That is my pen. Here that is pointing the pen. So this type of pronouns we will call it as demonstrative pronoun. Now coming to the next one. Now coming to the next one. Here, now fifth one is indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun. It refers to persons or things in a general way is called indefinite pronoun. Here, let me tell you some examples. Anyone can do that. None of them believe him. Few can do this. Here, anyone. We don't know the definite number. So we are using anyone. Here also none. Here also we don't know the definite. So definite number. So we will use none. Here also few. Few also. We don't know the definite number. So we are using as few. Like nouns, we will call it as indefinite pronoun. Coming to the next one. Now coming to the sixth one. Here, sixth one is the distributive pronoun. Distributive pronoun refers to the number of persons or things one at a time is called the distributive pronoun. For example, each of the boys was good. Neither is speaking the truth. Here, each is the distributive pronoun. Neither is the distributive pronoun. Coming to the next one. Coming to the seventh one, interrogative pronoun. These pronouns are used to ask questions. Interrogative pronouns are who, what, where, when, why, etc. Here, the sentence's order is subject plus, verb plus, object. Example, what is your room number? Here, what is the interrogative pronoun? I will tell you some more examples. Who is going to school? Here, who is the interrogative pronoun. Coming to the next one. Here, next one is where is my school? Here, where is the interrogative pronoun. When we will meet at school? Here, when is the interrogative pronoun. Why does you didn't came to the school yesterday? Here, why is the interrogative pronoun. Coming to the next one. The next one. Relative pronoun. Relative pronoun. It is called relative pronoun because it relates to the word that it modifies. Example, the boy whom I met is my cousin. Whom. Here whom is the relative pronoun. Here this whom is relating the boy. So these type of pronouns we will call it as relative pronoun. I will tell you another one. This is the book which I gave you. Here which is the relative pronoun. Here this which is modifying the book. So this type of pronouns we will call it as relative pronoun. I will tell you some more things. Here when we are using this which, whom is we will use this whom for persons, and when we use which, that we will use this for things. So this like we will learn the relative pronoun. If you like this video, please subscribe, share, like. Thank you. Thank you.